Alright, wake up. I swear, every time I read this, I think of Breath of the Wild. Zelda has ruined me. Ooh, in the quantum moon. I love dates. For some reason, I really love dates when we wake up and the first thing we see is the quantum moon. Like, you know, Giant Steep, shooting the probe, and the quantum moon. For some reason, I love these days when I can see the quantum moon. Alright, welcome back also on YouTube to Other Worlds. We continue the DLC today, and let's have a quick look at the log. We did a decent, I would say we did a decent amount of stuff yesterday regarding the DLC. Without, of course, knowing how much we're missing, but I feel like on the... Do I want to say on the surface level or in the real world? Okay, so basically this has two levels. This has like the real world and like this virtual reality dreamscape kind of thingy. That's what I'm gonna call it. Road for the server doesn't enable 3 murders, so we don't have to celebrate. Yeah, I mean, what else are you gonna do when you enable 3 murders? Best you can do is celebrate. We are continuing normal mode. I was just about to get that to that. Hello, thanks for asking. So yeah, okay, so let me go through my kind of thingy here, my kind of mentally prepared text. So, decent amount of work yesterday. I feel like we're more or less very well explored on the, let's call it the real world, or like our plane of existence, however you want to phrase it. The two things I'm kind of missing is the code for the abandoned temple, so I'm pretty sure there's something more there, and either I missed it or I couldn't find it yet. Either one of those. Of course, unsealing the vault, whatever that entails to do. Not sure yet how to get the seals off. And something else? I thought there was something else. In the real world, there was a temple? Okay, now I feel like I forgot it. Okay, maybe I'll remember in a second. You're right, Kazilla. Quote 51 is pretty damn good for this stream. Alright, and then we have what I mean, so far to me it seems, no idea if that's accurate, but so far it seems like this dreamscape the inhabitants of the stranger created, it seems like from the reels we've seen that they got called out by, or like received a signal from the Eye of the Universe, kind of like the Nomai did. But I definitely believe that they came here first, like they came here before the Nomai. Let's phrase it like that. Maybe they weren't the first. Just before the Nomai, because we could see in the recordings that Dark Bramble was actually still one planet, like it was still around, and then in another reel we could see the vines kind of growing on the surface, but it wasn't like fully cracked open yet. And when the Nomai came in, the vessel got sucked into Dark Bramble, and an escape pod stayed in there. So we actually know that Dark Bramble is actually already cracked open by the time the Nomai came in. So just in terms of time frame, I would say they were first. So they received the signal, kind of like the Nomai did. Thought it was, oh, amazing, this is the most amazing thing ever, build a ship, came here, then coming here, analyzed the Eye of the Universe, and kind of realized it's not an amazing thing. It's actually going to bring, what was the drill? It's actually going to bring like destruction. Yeah, that was kind of the real. Where you have them analyzing the eye, realizing it's not a good thing, will actually bring destruction, and then looking at recordings of their home planet and starting to weep. And also I asked the question yesterday, hey, why didn't they just go back? Like they had a spaceship. Like they had built a vessel, a vessel in the stranger that allowed them to travel between solar systems. Why just not go back? That's still somewhat of a question. I didn't find a techno weapon. So see, we don't. I also was pretty sure we don't have it. So feel free to either make it a quote or a command, whatever you feel is more appropriate. I'll totally leave that up to you if you want it. So yeah, why not just leave? I asked that question yesterday. Maybe we'll get a definitive answer for that. Maybe not. It's a little harder with this race because we can't actually translate their language. I mean, to be honest, there hasn't really been a lot of written text so far. And mostly like the reels as like visual clues, but still it's with something visual you always have a lot of interpreting to do. So yeah. And so that's the question I asked. Why not just leave again? Maybe they couldn't. That's like, maybe there was some reason. Maybe it was the vessel was like the stranger was a one-way ticket. Maybe it was damaged at some point. Maybe there was maybe too much time had passed. Maybe they didn't know the coordinates to home. Like there's a million reasons why they potentially couldn't return home. And yeah, I mean, they kind of became, what I'm not getting right now, so they became angry after realizing the Eye of the Universe was like not really a great thing. But also they like kind of built this kind of dream world. And my current hypothesis is that they couldn't return home, but just missed their home really badly and like really wanted to return home, like spend their days at least in an illusion of home. And since they couldn't really go back, they opted for the next best thing, which was creating a virtual reality of a sort that was modeled after their homeland. And yeah, they would put themselves into some sort of slumber, everlasting slumber. Their minds would be basically at home, and they would spend the rest of their lives there. Which again raises the question, I mean, so far I haven't met anyone in this dreamscape. I mean, I've seen a shadow of a head, so I'm thinking there might be someone there in the canyon, in the lodge in the canyon. But I haven't physically seen them yet, so it could have been something else. It was just a shadow. But then the question is, since the bodies are all decayed and basically they're all dead, is their mind, their spirit still present in this dreamscape? Because if it is, then I would guess it ends once the lanterns get extinguished, and that basically happens on this day when the dam breaks, because that's what broke our sleep when we went to the shrouded woodlands the first time. As soon as the dam broke, the chamber got flooded and the light got extinguished, and we returned to our physical body. But the others don't have a physical body anymore. That's gone. So I'm guessing if their lights get extinguished and there's still like their mind, mentally, their souls, minds are still in there, then that would be the latest point where they get extinguished and basically die for good. Shadow Monster, don't tell me Shadow Monster. And since Elo asked, are we doing less fright mode for now or playing normal? I, for now, have not changed it to reduced fright mode, for the simple reason that I'm not entirely sure I have... Like, I feel like I haven't met anything that's truly scary. Yes, it's very dark, and yes, I heard a couple sounds that made me go panicky, but I haven't really, like, encountered any physical entities. So I'm not entirely sure yet if reduced fright mode would help me with that. Like I joked with Catilla in the M's earlier that I don't believe that reduced fright mode would just light up the dreamscape like it was a fucking football stadium and really turn the floodlights on so that you can see, and I don't think that that's doing it. So yeah, I mean, we'll see at a later point. Maybe I'll question you guys at one point what it is about, or if I should activate it, or any of the jazz. I can always change my opinion and turn it on, turn it off as I see fit. That's not the biggest issue. For now, I'll turn it off. Or I will keep it turned off. You yearn for that? You yearn for the shadow monster? Oh, my homies hate it. Oh, do you yearn for the light? I mean, the thing is, it's so funny that the darkness is scary. I don't know if you guys are scared in the dark. I'm only scared when I don't know what's there. Meaning, if I'm alone at night in my apartment, I'm fine. Yes, it's dark, even if I have all the lights out and it's completely dark. I'm fine because I know there's nothing there. There's no one here with me. I don't have any pets or anything that could make like some sudden noises. I mean, if there is a sudden noise and because something is falling over or something, then it's like, oh. Like for example, I have these, I have some of these hooks in my bathroom that, you know, I've just tape on the back, and you just tape them to a door or a wall or something. And for a while I had some pretty crappy ones with some pretty crappy tape, and they kept falling off after a couple days or like 2 weeks, and that would sometimes get me because then, you know, something would fall off the floor, there would be some clinking, and I was like, what's that? And then it's just that fucking hook again. So it's just unexpected. The unexpected noise is what gets you. But you soon can make a logical assumption to where that noise originates from, and then you know there's no threat. The thing about this is, of course, that I don't know if there are any threats. I mean, so far the most scary thing in the game, I guess, would be the anglerfish. Other than the anglerfish, otherwise doesn't really have much like that can jump you or attack you. Yes, you have environmental stuff that can come get you, and of course you can always, you know, fly into any celestial body, anything floating around. That can always happen, and it can always hit you by surprise when you don't point your camera towards it and get surprised. But yeah, that's what makes it scary. The darkness, not seeing, really not seeing it, not really properly seeing where you're going. I feel like I'm almost the thing that I feel like I have no proper sense of direction in this world. It hits me more than not knowing if there's any danger lurking in there. Because I'm also not sure if I could find my way to safety if I were attacked, because my sense of direction is so bad. But yeah, I decided I want to try. I'm too curious to not continue. Today, I'm willing to try it. We'll see. So that's our main focus is going to be go to the dreamscape and like also in the different places, in the different towers, because that's gonna be different locations, and see what we can find out. And yeah, I'll try and adapt the attitude with which I try to play horror games, which is, this is just a game, this is not real. There's nothing in reality that like is about to harm me. Like, this is also a trick in horror games and horror movies, that you get that fake sense of dread. It's entirely fake, it's entirely irrational, but you know, of course you get manipulated into feeling like there is really a threat there. And yeah, trying to compartmentalize this and like, oh, scary noises, okay, cool, not my business. Yeah, Kat also suggested we could do yes/no questions of, is there this spooky thing? I think that could leave the room for discovery, but still make preparing for the worst fears possible. Yeah, of course, that's also a possibility, but that Kat suggested that I'm very grateful for, and maybe we will go back to that. We'll see how it goes, and yeah, we'll see how long that mindset kind of lasts. Alright, you know what, let me put on the suit. For some reason, if I don't put on the suit, I don't know what it is about the stranger, but I always feel if I don't put on the suit without... Oh, I should have marked it. Okay, our ship might crash here in a second. Totally forgot I had to mark it. Alright, there we go. Also, something I want to do is to try and reach the Sunside entrance. Just because it's closer to the place in... this looks good. Just because it's closer in the flooded lowlands to the workshop. Yo, if that ain't a smooth entry. I mean, not to flatter myself, but that was pretty smooth. Oh. Alright, there we go. The question is, do I even... let's take the raft. Sure, why not? Let's go to this landing platform. Okay, I thought it would park itself there. Alright, let's go. Starting off with the gaming early? I guess we do. I mean, let's see for how long it lasts. Okay, now question is, do I remember which picture? I believe I do. I believe it was this one. Yep. Hi. Alright. Okay, this is focus. This is still interesting what conceal is gonna do. Yeah, here we go with the creepy sounds. It's amazing how much of an atmosphere they create with just impaired vision and a couple of audio clues, like a couple creepy sounds. Okay, so these doors. Actually, I was watching back the VOD from yesterday, and I saw that these doors are basically the same. Also, I haven't tried to going into this liquid. I'm not sure if I want to try that right now, but I probably will eventually, either on purpose or by accident. Yeah, try to open this door. I wanted to open this door. So these are basically the doors that also exist in the real world, and these are the doors that usually have this kind of lock on it that needs light. Okay, the thing is, I know I can extinguish this. Okay, the thing is, and now it's dark. And if I understood this correctly, okay, no, it's not. Ah, okay. I always felt like it was gone. Okay, hearing more crazy, creepy sounds. Okay, don't stray too much from the path. Okay, I can call a raft. And here we were. We also had that one reel where there was a person who had a tome of some kind. Okay, I guess this raft is set to a predestined location. Interesting. Oh. Okay, I haven't been there yet, but this looks like it's the Cinder Tower. It's like the Cinder Island Tower. It's so funny that you could tell us legit sees nothing but my light in the raft. I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah, so this is definitely... I mean, I assume it's the tower in the Cinder Islands. Okay, so the thing is, I only can go one direction with this raft. I'm not even sure if I can jump off. Oh my god, the lengths to which you have to go. Okay, here we have some docks at least. Damn. So that also works. Interesting. Okay, nice that we tried that. I actually wanted to go off and... Ah. Okay, but the lights are still on. That's nice. I'm hoping that the store is still open. Yes. And at least now we know what happens when you fall into the water. The flame gets extinguished. And you wake up. Okay, but there's nothing... Nowhere else to go, at least here. Summon a raft with this. Alright, and I guess now all we have to do is... go. At least that's what I'm assuming. Since I don't have a jetpack in this world. And I can only go one direction with this raft. I can basically have it speeding. And I mean, I would like to get off the raft in the location we just were. Because this is the first dock we're actually seeing. Or at least I'm assuming. No, there's no docks here. The game is already contradicting my idea for this reality. Because I'm guessing this recalls another raft, yes? This looks like an elevator. Okay, interesting. I can't go down here though. Okay, oh, I can't go up here. Okay, now the question is, would that be more of the gorge, or would that more... It's probably the gorge, right? Well, probably the gorge. Probably be the gorge. Yeah, so what I wanted to say is the game already kind of contradicts my theory that this is a reality shaped after their home world. I mean, I think it definitely has... Oh, hitting the vault. Okay, interesting. Because this is actually the interior of the stranger. It looks a little different, of course. But it nevertheless is this the space that was created in the stranger. Okay. Let's try and get off here. Could call a raft here. Oh no. I'm gonna wake up in a second here. That was the dam breaking. Yeah. Okay, so much for that. It will definitely take multiple runs until I feel like I've fully understood what you are supposed to do there. And then you can efficiently go and do that. Alright, so next up would be Cinder Isles. I'm gonna try and get this raft. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay, but we made discoveries. We discovered some rafts. That's something. That for sure is something. Wow, then this place looks delicious. You mean in the dream world, I guess? Or do you mean here? Okay, let's go over there. Right, and... Okay, now which one is it going to be? Okay, not that one. Which one would make sense? Okay, it's not this one. This one, I don't think it's either. I think this one was it at the gorge. That's not it either, then I guess it's this one. Yep, there we go. Hello, fellas. Oh, there's actually one empty. Interesting. Interesting, there's one empty here. One that looks like it's blue raspberry flavored. Okay, don't let the sounds creep you out, Pexy. Now the question is just where to go. This almost looks like the place where I sealed the vault. And damn, I'm telling you. This looks creepy as heck. Yeah, there's another entry there. Is there supposed to be a way down here? Interesting, okay. I'll take every source of light I can take. Yeah, creepy sounds and creepy music. I still don't like it. I feel like I hear footsteps and I don't like that. Okay, but that's definitely a home planet. Okay, the thing is, these people originated on a moon. So yeah. I guess my theory, at least in part, still stands. That they were homesick. Okay, here we have teleport between these two places. Okay, this is closed off. Ah! There we go. Alright, the tower fell over. Interesting that it also tilts. Interesting that it also tilts in the dream world. That's interesting. And that already concludes the loop. And I'm also curious about what this is. Like, I guess maybe you're supposed to disable things in all 3 locations, and that will unseal the vault. Oh, also I remembered what I wanted to do. I wanted to check if there's something up there. Okay, no. No, it looks from far away like there might be a second floor like here, but it's actually just higher ceiling. There's nothing here. Okay. Alright, that was the first loop. Hey Gallo, thanks for the lurk and the very subtle thread. Love it. Yeah, a little scared. Like, it's still, I mean, it's supposed to make you uneasy, right? Like, that's what it's supposed to do. Like, it's supposed to invoke that feeling of dread and uneasiness, and it absolutely does. Rosie Buzzy also threatening me, but thanks to the lyric darling. I appreciate it. And I mean, honestly, I feel like I owe you after yesterday, where you went to the bathroom and I said, "Oh, hello," and scared the shit out of you. I still remember that. Hi. I mean, let's change, not change, let's check the log first and see if we have, I didn't really, yeah, okay, we do have a little bit of extra information, okay. A secluded village nestled within a cove, a candlelit tower sits atop a nearby island. And like the secret well is supposed to be here? Interesting. Or is that in the center the secret? Oh, now that's the secret well. The thing in the center is the secret well. Interesting, okay. Oh yeah, okay. We now know where to find the raft to move forward. So maybe let's stick to the other path in the Shrouded Woodlands and see if we can find there this round. Also, sometimes I feel like I don't finish my sentences and my thoughts. I don't know if I finished that sentence, but last stream I always felt like I was really scared that I would forget to put on my suit. My spacesuit before leaving my ship on the Stranger for some reason, because you can actually land in a hangar. My first instinct was just, oh yeah, cool, I landed on the ship, let's go out. And I mentally had to slap myself every time, be like, no, you don't have oxygen here yet. Don't waste the loop. So yeah, don't know if I ever finished that sentence. That thought. Because sometimes I tend not to. The last landing was smoother. Can only imagine what my brain would convince me over that. I'm already always paranoid. Somehow the stream turns into a phone call, includes my sounds. I'm so sorry. There we go. Yeah, I didn't finish it. There we go. That happens to me, I feel like, on the regular. I guess I could also get off the raft. I mean, I probably don't even have to take the raft. But I feel like I could also get off and follow the riverbank, like from the other side. And still get here. Rose's husband is always yapping at her while I watch streams and goes so quiet and goes, wait, they can't hear all the shit I'm saying, right? No, Jan, I don't have a microphone at your place. Neither me nor any other streamer does. Okay. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's interesting that we have 5 pictures here, but so far only 4 flame locations, like the 3 towers, like 1 here in the lowlands, 1 in the Cinder Isles, 1 in the gorge, and then of course we have the vault as the 4th one. But there are still 5 pictures, so I'm wondering if there is a 5th place somewhere. We have exclamation Duke for that, by the way. Or was it Duke Hugo? I think it was just exclamation Duke. For being too entertaining. Okay, so this is the thing to extinguish. Okay, and there's no other path here, nothing here. Okay, that means I can follow this. I feel like the biggest thing for this to not get lost is just stay on the path. And I'm going off the path. No, stay on the path, follow the candles. Follow the light. Interesting. Does that mean I have to go down there? I guess it does. Okay. Ah. Got stuck on something there. Interesting. Uh-huh. Ah, okay, so that was the place that I just was. Interesting, very, very interesting. Well, that's something new. Oh, hello, I'm back. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. creepy music and there's definitely someone here, okay? My controller just vibrated, but that's probably the regular stuff in the stranger. And after light flickering it does that. Here's where the cove goes in. Why does that sound like a really distorted children's song? Like really creepy. What the hell? Okay, we have a hand, a teleportation hand here. Wait. Am I crazy or did that... I felt like that tree just spawned in and like fell from the sky. I'm not even sure what's back here. Ah, damn it. I just wanted to look around. Okay, so there's definitely someone alive. Looks like there's someone else over there as well. Or maybe that's a raft. Okay, this is where I started. Oh, interesting. We have a teleportation hand here, so we can fast travel this, but not back. Okay, interesting. That's good to know. And then you can fast travel over there. Come on, you can't give me a single candle here? Okay, there's someone. Are they coming here or... Definitely feel like I went away from the path. Okay. Oh. Uh... I don't even know where I am. Okay, like, did I manage to slip into a place that is actually good? Okay. Okay, so these are like patrols and it seems they're not friendly. I mean, I'm not dying to find out, but this is going to be an issue. Damn, this is going to be tough. Like, this is seriously so bad. Oh no.